girl. Hope all is well. I want to say thank you for clicking on to my channel and spending a little bit of your tea time with your girl today. Today we're going to talk. I got a good one, girl. I got a good one. We're talking about Proverb 7, and the title of this is One Night Only. I came up with this title this morning as I was reading the daily news, what was going on. I recognized that domestic violence is rampant right now. Oh my goodness. Since we got this stay-at-home order, domestic violence is rampant. And so when I picked up my scripture and I was like, ooh, this was real good. I'm like, this is going to be a good one. Domestic violence, how it's running rampant in the homes right now. A lot of infidelity is going on. A lot of that, the things that was going on outside the home now is being focused on because we're in the same space. I'm going to read to you about Proverb 7, about this type of woman who we think that we may be having problems with. A lot of it is because of the infidelity. And now it's being called on the carpet. And women are not happy, and I don't blame them. But when I tell you, oh, girl ain't your problem. You saying, wait a minute, Charlie, what you talking about? Yes, she is. She's messing with my man and knowing that he's married and he's in a committed relationship. Yeah, you right, mama. You right about all of that. But old girl is not your problem. And we're going to talk about that after I read this scripture and why I'm saying what I said. So we're going to start. I say my son, and sometimes you'll hear me change up and I'll say my daughter because I'm talking to you. Okay? So my daughter, keep my words, lay up my commandments. Wait a minute. Another person you're going to meet in this is wisdom. You know what? Wisdom have saved a lot of situations because my girl wisdom kicked in. Use her when she let you know this ain't the time or the place right now, mama. You got your time. Use your girl wisdom. That's your partner for life, for real. She go wherever you go. My daughter, keep my words, lay up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. And my law as an apple of your eye. Be smart. Bind them around your finger. Wear them like a wedding band, girl. Wear this girl like a wedding band. Write them upon the tables of your heart. Say unto wisdom, here she go, here she go. You are my sister. I'm calling you, understanding you like a kinswoman. We partners. That they may keep you from strange women. Now, you know, when me and my girls is hanging out, you know what I'm saying? No matter where we at, you always going to have somebody to come in and she don't quite fit. And so we got our eyes on her. Keeping each other, we give each other the nod, right? For the foreigner that flatters with her tongue, with her mouth, with her words. For at the window of my house, I looked out through my lattice, through my blinds, through my curtains, and beheld among the simple ones. I'm watching her. I discern among the youth a young man void of understanding. You know they don't know nothing. This just doesn't go for young men. It's old men too. Passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way of her house. They all over. They everywhere. But she has her own story too. In the twilight of the evening of the day, late in the evening, in the middle of the night, in the darkness, sneaking, and behold, there met him the woman. They done hooked up. with the attire of a harlot and a willy heart. Okay, so she dressed provocative, and that's all over the internet right now. Everybody wants to outdress each other. Who can be more naked and not be called on the carpet, and then tell a man that I could dress the way I want to and don't touch me. You are held accountable with the way that you carry yourself. Stay classy. She is clamorous and willful. Her feet abide not in her house. She's all over, everywhere. They everywhere. Now she's in the street, now in the broad places, and lieth in wait at every corner. She doesn't, in this book, they're talking about a streetwalker, a hooker, lady of the night. But we're not talking about, they everywhere now. They don't have to stand on the street corners no more. They even pop up on your man phone, and your man is trying to do the right thing, but out of nowhere, a woman pops up and don't have on no clothes. You know, her package is hanging all out and everything. And it's just set up, it's designed for a man to cheat. That's what it is. It's a man. I'm convinced it's set up for him to cheat. But he has to be much sharper than that. So she caught him on the blind side and kissed him. With an impudent face, she said unto him, sacrifice a peace offering. And sacrifices of peace offerings are with me. So she got something for him. You know what that is. You know what that's all about. This day I've paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet you, diligently to seek your face. So it's women out there that's intentionally looking to get in some trouble. And if they can catch your man, they'll catch him too. And I found you. I have spread my couch with carpets of tapestry, with the striped cloths of the yarn of Egypt. So she got it all laid out for him. See, when somebody like this, and first impression is everything. First impression is everything. And so this is what she doing. I have a perfume, my bed. She done set it up. She done set it up, girl, with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. So she mean for him not to come home to you. She mean for him to stay right where he at, knowing that you blowing up his phone and you wondering where he is, and he's not even answering. He caught up. Let us solace ourselves with loves. For the man, she even got a man. For the man is not at home. He is gone on a long journey. Okay, so he out of town. But right now, we don't know where he is. We in COVID-19. He has taken a bag of money with him. He takes care of business, even taking care of her rabbit tail. He will come home at the full moon. With her much fair speech, she causes him to yield. So, you know what I'm saying? So he checking, looking at his watch, checking his phone, thinking, okay, well, this might can work. He's taking chances, not even considering that you at home waiting on him and what you guys got going on. This is where all of this comes from. He goes after her straightway, as an ox goes after the slaughter. Or as one in feeders to the correction of the fool, till an arrow strike through his liver. Out of nowhere, if he's not careful, her husband be done came home and caught him, get him caught up. As a bird hastes to the snare and know not that it is for his life. Now therefore, my sons, hearken unto me. See, he's telling him. Wisdom is talking to him now. Attend not the words of my mouth. Let not the heart decline to her ways. Giving him game. Pay attention, bro. You don't want this. Go not astray in her path. She ain't got nothing good for you. For she has cast down many wounded. Yea, all her slain are a most mighty host. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death. So if he's not careful, he could lose everything. And right now, domestic violence is on the rise. Domestic violence is on the rise. People, people not knowing what to do. We are caught in the place. When we get married, I had the opportunity to work with my husband. So me and my husband worked together. So I saw him every day. So whether we was mad or not, we had to deal with each other because we shared a business together. But most people work separate jobs and they only deal with each other, or they only come together in the evening and on the weekends. But now we are in this stay-at-home order and we got to deal with each other on a regular now. And how we're going to do that. So everybody mad. So when I said that old girl is not your problem, you got to remember this, mama. Remember this. How did you get him? How did you get your boo? How did you get your husband? You got to remember that. Was it you that pursued him, or did he pursue you? Did he pursue you? Then if he pursued you, then you still have the attention besides you guys just paying bills. Or did you get him because you gave him a lot of sex? What was it? What was it that had you guys so captivated with one another? Whatever it took to get him, now your issue is to keep him. And you think it could be the other woman. You may even think doing what he is doing that it'll serve him right. But I just want to tell you, when you bring in them negative energies in your house, you bring on some more drama. You could lose your life behind that. Because a man in his house and what you're doing, you can never outdo what he's doing. A man can have a baby every day. He can have 350 babies, more than that. And we can only produce one baby, maybe 1.5 baby a year. Okay? So we're not built to do what he is doing. God has placed a crown on your head. How that man come in your house, how you set yourself up, how you run your house is how everybody according has to follow behind you. What I want to tell you is, you don't have to call. You don't have to be Barbara calling Shirley. Now, I don't know how old, most of you on this channel is, but in my era, it was a song, Barbara calling Shirley and letting Shirley know everything that she was doing for her man. And that's not what we have to do. So much confusion goes into when you feel like you got to pick up the phone, or you got to text a woman, or you got to drive your car, and your problem is not old girl. Your problem is with him and you. See, when you know who you are and you know the worth that you rocking with, sis, you don't have that to worry about. You don't have him to worry about. I remember telling my husband when I first got with him, and he had his ex-wife who wanted to come through and wanted to reminisce what they had going on 100 years ago, and it had nothing to do with me. But I had to let him know that if you ever think about stepping out on me, now I don't care what she looked like. She could be the most beautiful woman, or she can be unattractive. It doesn't matter. But make sure whatever she's doing, that she do everything better than I can do it. Better than I can serve you. Because check this out. If I catch you and I find that this is where we going with this, you lose all the way around for a moment of pleasure. You have to set some boundaries in your house. He has to know how to open the door for you and keep opening the door. But your responsibility as his wife, as his woman, is for, if you have to get up early, if you have to get up 2 hours early to set the tone in your house, you have to do that. You hear what I'm saying? Before my house ever woke up in the morning, I had to get up. I had the stresses. I didn't have a perfect marriage. But guess what? I hung in there. I did what I was supposed to do as his wife, as a mother, as what God gave me the position to be in. And I was never going to let another woman feel like she had my husband over me. And that wasn't our issue. You see what I'm saying? So when you know who you are as a woman, these domestic violent problems, he'll be running for you. He'll be running for you and wanting to know where you at, what you doing, blowing up your phone. You hear what I'm saying? He'll be chasing you. These type of women is always going to be around to distract the man. That's what they are there for. It is not your position to take yourself out your comfort zone to have to go in to another woman to address her about what she's doing. You address him. You take care. When you taking care of your business and handling business, you ain't got that to worry about. She rocks nothing. This is what I'm telling you, mama. She rocks nothing. And you use wisdom. You use wisdom. A lot of the time, a lot of the reasons why men are cheating, and women too, it ain't just the men, and the women too, is because we lack an understanding in the house. You hear what I'm saying? You can go to the store with your man and you all disheveled, but he got his whole little hookup on. He ready, but you're not. All because, girl, I got too much going on. I got the kids. I got this. You got all kind of stuff, but you got to remember how you attracted him. Don't you forget how you attract. You still got to get up and put your thing together. In spite, when he is out, he have to remember, while he over trying to fish in somebody else's pond, he got to know that over in his pond, that if he's not fishing over here, that somebody else will not mind taking it up off of his hands. That's what I'm saying. Keep yourself marketable, mama. Keep yourself marketable. Stay on your flow. That's all I'm telling you. Stay on your flow. You do not have to deal with no Proverb 7 type of women. Huh? And you know what? Another thing, and you don't even have a problem saying hello to him. Because it's in your hello that you let her know. Keep it moving, sis. I got this over here. You hear what I'm saying? When you're comfortable in your shoes and know what you bring to the table, you do not have a problem with these type of provocative women. You know how to get down. You know how to put yourself together. Keep it together. That's all I'm saying. Keep it together. Don't let no woman ever feel like she could step to you and make you feel uncomfortable in your own zone. You hear what I'm saying? You got him. You got him. If some correction got to be made, it ain't going to be, you know you love him. Ain't nothing about you leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back. Deal with your situation, especially if he's your husband. Now, if he's not your husband, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother video. But this right here, we talking about women who go after our men seductively and catches their attention, all because you're not holding his attention. Yeah, I said that. You're not holding his attention. So do what you got to do. Big Mama said, Ecclesiastes 1:9, and I'm sure your mama said it. Baby, ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. What we see that's ramped up is due to videos. We got phones now. We got access. You know what I'm saying? That's what you see what's going on right now. So men are more accessible. They don't have to buy no girly books. Like I said, women pop up on their phone. Women direct message your man. All kind of stuff. But if you got your house on tight, if you got your house on tight, locked down, you ain't got to worry about Shirley coming in and wrecking your house. Don't call nobody. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to text message her, because what you do, you motivate her, you inspire her. She know that she has gotten to you, but she does not stand on the toes of who you are. You a queen, mama. Fix your crown, girl. Fix your crown and step on. All right? This your girl, Charlie. I want to say thank you for spending a little bit of your tea time with me today. If you know somebody that's going through right now, share the video. Let a sister know she wasn't the first. Like mama would say, she wasn't the first, and she definitely won't be the last. Lift her up. Let this encourage her. Let this encourage you. Let us continue tonight, unite together as women. Black, white, green, purple, it doesn't matter. God just gave us different shades of brown. All right? Take care, and we'll talk soon. Hey, you got one night only. Don't let this be what destroys your home. You got it, mama. Take care.